Welcome back. In our previous episode you saw us doing this opening for our new doors, and now we have to finish both of these sides vertically, meaning we need to build the stone using mortar all the way up, fill these gaps so we can pour our concrete lintel on a flat, solid base.
The end result should look something like this, ready for door installation. So let's go.
My dad right there is going to mix the mortar, and I'll try to do my best to fill these voids here as best as possible, going all the way up. You saw me destroying, again, quite a lot of rock. Actually, what I was taking out was anything in between that old loose mortar that's chipping away, because what we need to achieve is for our lintel up to have proper support vertically. We cannot just stack the rocks vertically up just on the edge, right? We need to have a proper interlock between the old rocks and the new rocks, so our new bigger rocks enter as much inside this old stone, and then together with mortar we're gonna achieve that solid support. Look, I'll show you a perfect example. Look, you can see better like this. So we cleaned everything here, and now this rock that we're gonna put here as the first can go deep enough inside, and it'll create then solid support for the next one. Then the next one is going to go here inside, and then this is a good example. You can see these two small rocks here next to them. We just don't have enough support to build it all the way up. What I have to do, remove these. This one already chipped away, good. This one as well. Then we can enter further inside and have a good support, the same as here. Helmet on, and our maestro here is on the mixer. We're not gonna give him hard time, so we'll basically attach this to our little Makita, and then he just presses the button and he can mix. We don't have NHL, which would be my preference, and usually is the best mortar for these kind of old stone restorations. We'll definitely order that soon to do our joints. We have cement and our hydrated lime, so to have the least risk of trapping moisture and our stone cracking, but still have a solid bearing, we'll use a bit softer ratio of cement, sharp sand and lime. This one is like order for here. Look at this. It's a perfect joint straight away. This one unfortunately also has to go down because here it really lacks edge support. So we're gonna take it out, and then we're gonna add one here that also goes as deep as this one, but is a bit more solid and vertical here. And then these two rocks are gonna allow for proper support so we can build up on them. Here you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So we placed that one there, remove this one. Once we add one that's going to be a bit more rectangular and connect with that one, then you can see we'll have a very flat base here. Here we go. What do you say? Looking nice. Looks nice. Let's see from further. Looking good from here. Cool, that'll do. Good enough. And with our next row, we have to connect these two. So the one needs to enter inside, and then also these two to interlock them. Few hours later, and we have 3 proper rows. Almost halfway. That's what it looks like from here.
Hello, good morning. So this is the first time that I'm looking at what Gabriel has done so far, and it looks stunning. I'm so proud of him. Look at this. Ta-da! This looks magnificent. He really became a stone mason himself.
Well, I'm far from that, but not too shabby for
No, it's really
for
great.
now.
Looking great. Congratulations. Now a little break. Because of our first House by Us anniversary, we want to do something special for you.
So, as you know, most of our recording is done on our phones. We do just a bit of recording on our GoPro, and then we also had a drone until I sank it in a river when I hit a tree during our trip to Switzerland.
So exactly, that means that our phones need to be constantly charged, and you know how phone batteries are. So the batteries last nothing. But luckily, Listen contacted us and sent us these small power banks. That is exactly what we needed.
Yeah, we absolutely love them because they just clip, stick, and we don't have to worry about our batteries for the rest of the recording day.
And because of that, and we want to do a giveaway as a big thank you for being there, for liking, commenting, sharing, and just being with us throughout our journey. You are a very supportive community, and we're so grateful for you.
So yeah, basically we have 4 of these. So to be a part of this giveaway, the only thing you need to do is comment down if you want one, so we know who to put in the randomizer. That's gonna happen in the next video.
Stay tuned.
And just one thing, we're not paid a single euro for this. We got these things to test them, and they really make our day easier, so we thought they might do the same for you.
And for the best experience, just make sure that your phone is compatible with wireless or magnet charging. But even if they're not, don't worry, because you can use this power bank as any other with the cable that it comes in the packaging. So good luck, and thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. You're the best community. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Okay, let's see Pau, the master on the mixer this time.
So we need to put 5 of this. Now 1 of cement and 2 of lime.
No.
Yeah? No?
Half of lime.
By this chef.
Cool. Now we gotta find a rock for here. Has to be a bigger one, nicer one. Let's see. So we need that corner pieces. So this has 2 nice faces. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah, it fits.
We gotta hit a few times. Hopefully it doesn't crack. Okay, this is not gonna work. However, I put it, you can see here it's leaning towards inside quite a lot, so however I put it, I just cannot get it straight enough. Wait, let's see. Well, here we actually have quite a nice side, which, whoa.
Wow, that really fits.
That's proper. So you
Yay.
see, sometimes the solution is just right around the corner. You just need to flip the rock.
It's all about perspective. Super, it really fits well.
Look, we have this one with perfect face here. Not so perfect here, but we absolutely done there to try to break this off here and make this face a bit prettier, because with the previous 3-4 rocks that we tried to chisel, they broke, they split half, then you basically destroy a rock. Look, the whole house is old and the stones were not built in the most aesthetic way. I guess that's also charm, so this one is gonna fit right in. You can see here, so it basically goes a little bit inside, here outside. Yeah, it'll do good. This side is perfect.
Look how far we got. We already did 7 layers. Pretty fast, I must say. And looking great.
3 more layers and we're there on this side. I really love it.
Me too. Here we can see the other side. And look how beautiful it blends. Ooh.
What do you think about this one? It actually looks good. We would like to have a bit more support here, so maybe... Oh no, it's okay. This one is going deep inside. Then if we have this one, which has 2 nice faces and it's quite high, which we definitely want to get here as soon as possible. That's where our lintel will be, so we're pretty close. That's why we're choosing high rocks. We're trying to cheat a little bit, but if this one goes here, one here, and then we cover it, it should be fine, right?
So this one goes to the altar of possible stones.
So the stones that we are keeping and considering, we put them
This is the altar.
here, and here they're safe, and then they're waiting to be used if we use them. And then we found the perfect rock here, but perfect. What does perfect mean? Let me show you. It's perfect here, it's big, it's standing very firmly, very nice face here. Well, this part is chipped away, but that doesn't matter, honestly. We would patch it up, and it's an old house. We'll follow the style. We'll take this one out, and this is so heavy.
Be careful. Be careful.
There it is. There it is. It is what it is.
Believe it or not, we're chipping our last stone.
Yes.
That needs to go right there.
It needs to be a bit... What? No. So it needs to be a bit bigger, longer, so we can run it all the way to the last one. Maybe you can show him there.
This is the place where that rock needs to fit. And in other news, as you could see already in our Instagram, maybe a few weeks ago, where we announced that Sharka was pregnant. Well, is pregnant. Look at her belly, it's huge. She's gonna explode soon. Oh, look at this. Wow. Wait, she doesn't like that. Okay. Tori. Well, this is a very nice rock. Look at that face.
Hopefully it remains nice. By the time we're done with it. This is the result of...
Yeah, look at all the crumbles here.
So, really, when chiseling the rock, if you think you have enough rocks, trust me, you don't. 80% goes to scraps. And that worked. We placed our last rock here on this side. It really looks nice. We reached our line for a concrete beam, our lintel. So it's gonna extend from there all the way here, which is, I mean, almost 40 centimeters. We'll do 30. So yeah, so we have enough interlock and it rests on all these stones and not just on our last ones. First side is done. All the way down and all the way up. This side is basically ready to pour. And now the other side, we gotta fill a little bit here as well. Might be even trickier because actually we're just kind of half a stone. There's gonna be tricky how to place the support there because we don't have a flat surface even enough. So maybe I'll have to do some cutting there. But yeah, following the line, the same what we did here. Whoa, this looks amazing, honestly. So yeah, let's try to do here the same as we did here, and then pour. Yeah, that's my least favorite part of work, but yeah, it needed to be done. And look what Pau found. Perfect rock for here. I mean, yeah, here you'll see that it's cut into this one, but honestly, yeah, that's fine. It's exactly the size and has both nice faces, well, nice enough faces. And
I found it immediately.
she found it immediately.
I think I developed some powers here. It's not the first rock that I have found very fast and that it fits really nice. And yeah, so I think I'm overtaking here for stonemason.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I need to brag a little bit, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. First rock found. Let's put it in and continue. And voila, our verticals are done. Look at this one, standing tall and proud. And now this one. Already leveled them up, so I added a bit of mortar here on top of these rocks to even them, and now it's all flat. So yeah, that's it for today. Now let's finally put that formwork so we can pour our lintel. Everything is ready here. This time I was smarter, so we actually ordered 15 of these. You remember for concrete ring beam that we did there? I did it myself, so I made this little apparatus and I cut and bent around 180 of these, which was really pain in the ass. But yeah, now we're smarter. It took him literally 2 minutes to bend these there in the store. We also have our wire to tie them, and then we have our rods. So yeah, it's gonna be the same as we did in our ring beam there. So basically 4 of these, 2 up, 2 down, and we have 15 of these, which are, by the way, 8 diameter, and this is 12. So for the span of only 1.10 meters, it's gonna be more than sufficient. And our rebar is done. 165 length, and our stirrups are 35 times 12 deep. What do you say? My dad is enjoying his burek.
It will be strong like this burek.
Like this burek. Fits very good. We have, yeah, 2-3 centimeters there space behind for concrete, and then also the same on the other side. And that's it. Rebar is done. Formwork is done.
Everything is gonna be nice.
My dad is short with words. Anything more?
It was a nice job, very nice job. Hard work, but worth it.
Worth it, exactly. Yeah. Let me show you So basically to prop it, we actually cut our rafter into two. This is the one that we cut wrong, so we couldn't use it for the roof. So yeah, now we just basically cut it in two and use it as props. We put these rods through and just tighten them with nuts. Here you can see it from above, looking very solid. And yeah, it's really tight space here, but yeah, we're gonna have enough from that side to pour. It's gonna be a bit tight, but yeah, fine. Looking neat.
Congratulations to us, to both of us.
Congratulations.
And yes, of course. We need to. You need to say something good about yourself.
Well, yeah, true.
Yes.
So see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Okay, we finally arrived to pouring. This day it's 100% happening, so we prepared everything. Here you can see that we added this little boards here and connected them to the main ones because we still had little holes on the sides like there and also there. And this ugly thing that you see, it's expanding foam. Yeah, you see that it will be hard to shape everything here perfectly, so there's always going to be some little spaces. Usually how people take care of those here is just basically putting the carton in water and then kind of stashing it there. But we also use it for bigger gaps. We have up to like 4 or 5 centimeters. Hopefully that's gonna work. We'll still give it just a little bit of time to dry. It takes about 1 hour, and by that time we're gonna turn on our mixer. It's not gonna take much. I think 1.5, maybe 2 mixers maximum, so it should be quite quick. Everything is sturdy. Let's get mixing and finally pour this. Here we are, almost halfway. We spent 1 mixer and we mixed it a bit less than 2/3, so we hope that if we now mix a full one we can make it all the way there. It's very hard here. My hands already hurt because the space is just so limited, and I need to be careful when I bring the bucket not to hit here so it doesn't fall. So yeah, quite tricky, definitely. There in the corner I couldn't use the buckets because it's just too tight, so I have to use this and then one by one jam the concrete there. And yeah, well, what can you do? Let's continue pushing and finish this. Look, whoa, it's already dark. But look, we're literally 1 bucket short, and my dad is mixing now by hand. He's not too happy about it.
I'm really not too happy because it's almost pitch dark. And doing this like a blind.
Yeah, he's definitely not happy. You see that it's dark. GoPro cannot even record normally, so yeah, that's the last bucket and we are done. Oh, you don't see anything. Here we are, walking towards the car, exhausted. And
it was exhausted, but quite a job, really.
Quite a job, yeah.
Yes.
And actually my dad started here at work. He was at work from 7 in the morning. He was also doing some construction work, and then he joined with me around 11, and then we went to split, pick up the tiles, and I'll finish this. So quite a day for him. Bye.